Hi guys, how's it going today? I'm having a great day. Thanks for asking, and thank you so much for tuning in to Merlin's Mountain today, for stopping by the channel. Really helps to have you guys along. There'd be no point doing this if you guys weren't watching it. So today I'm going to do things a little bit differently because it's a different kind of day. We've got new moon. She's new moon in Virgo, staying in Virgo for another couple of days yet. And she is square Mars. She's also square Venus and Uranus. Got to check it out there to make sure I'm saying the right thing. And there's a certain amount of insecurity goes with this, okay? And that does happen with a new moon in any case, because all this kind of cosmic energy comes to a very low point. There's not that much energy behind what's going on. So for any new moon at all, perhaps especially one in Virgo, this is not the time to be launching any kind of new project. It's best to wait just a couple of days until Grandmother Moon is visible in the sky. But this is a good time to do a new moon reading, and today what I'm going to do, instead of the usual pick a card thing, a little bit different, going to do a card for the wands, a card for the cups. No, I'm not. What am I saying? I'm going to do a card for the fire signs, the water signs, the air signs, and the earth signs. And we'll actually do two cards for each of those. We're using the Muse Tarot, which has been very popular. Beautiful deck. I'm still getting to grips with it, but the energy is And also going to be doing a chakra card, because when we get into times of stuck energy, which is what this new moon in Virgo is really creating a lot of, particularly because of those two squares, we really need to look at the chakras, at the kind of internal cosmically controlled inspirational health system that goes on with our chakras. So we'll do a tarot and a chakra for each of the elements. That's it. Oh, I should get my ducks in a row before I do this. So let's get started with a tarot card from the Muse Tarot, and this is for the fire signs, that is Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. Will we get a wand card? Well, not exactly a wand card, because the suits all have different names in this deck, but this is essentially the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Inspiration, and she is reaching out over the horizon. She is full of hope, and that, my friends, is the thing to really, really hang on to when we get into a situation with a new moon and three wacky squares going on. Things are held up, but keep on reaching out over the horizon. So important to do that. So important to think positive, really. That's very much what it's all about. So let's take a look here. And of course, there's three pyramids. I can't see too well in my screen, so I'm getting old. I have to take a look at what's going on the card itself. Three pyramids there. And, well, I guess everyone has their own feelings about what the pyramids symbolise, but there is absolutely no doubt it's a very magical shape, and of course it links us to the Valley of the Kings in Egypt. That ancient Egyptian energy is very strong and very profound here. So there's the Queen of Wands for Leo, Sag and Aries. There you go. I'm picking a sign this time instead of you picking the cards. That's how it's going. And we'll go into the chakra deck as well and see what we get by way of a chakra card. Let's just give these a bit of a shuffle, and I'll ask, give me a card, please, for the fire signs, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. Chakra card to see where things are going. We turn over the top one, Mother Earth. Right, we're right down actually in the root chakra here, and this is a very good card for a new moon, very symbolic of the new moon itself, as well as the energy that's going on with you fire signs at the moment. Mother Earth, it's the Earth Star chakra. That is the chakra which is actually down in the earth beneath your feet, and if you're in a concrete building or a wooden building, or you may be, on a second or third floor, somewhere high off the ground, don't forget this connection to the Earth Star is a cosmic one, so it's not at all limited by the fact that there's a distance between your feet and the floor. It's the way we live these days, and that, my friends, is the result of the way we are made, so I'm sure it's meant to be. Although the Earth Star chakra is in a sense outside, well, it is totally outside your physical body, down below your feet, you do actually link to it in a big way. We all have this link to the Earth Star chakra. We all have one. And okay, it doesn't link the body directly, but it links the spiritual soul. It links the light body, and that's where it's working at. This card says spend some time in nature, essentially. That's the best thing you can do. You know, try and make that nature connection real. If you don't have countryside near you, if you don't have a park near to you, well, meditate your way into it, friends. Just kind of close your eyes, lay back, maybe have a nice drink of tea or something. I drink Earl Grey tea. Mwah, lovely stuff. But get a tea, grab a coffee, whatever you want to do to get nice and relaxed. Drop down into that space and meditate. Just think about the countryside and everything beautiful in nature as you're drifting off. If you've got some nice stones around you, like, you know, here's a beautiful crystal, very highly polished. But at the same time, you know, it is actually part of nature. So, you know, maybe if you haven't got any countryside near to you, maybe you actually have got a stone which you can just kind of link into in your mind's eye and go on in that direction. Okay, so there we have the fire sign cards, Leo, Sagittarius and Aries. I hope that's brought you something good. Stay tuned though, because we're going to do an angel card at the end for everybody who is watching, everybody who is listening. Water signs now. I have already done a bit of a shuffle of the tarot to get the cards out ready, just to kind of make things flow smoothly. And I guess there's something there, because water is all about flowing smoothly. And water signs, if you really want to be in tune with your light body, think about going with the flow at this time of new moon. Nothing seems to be flowing much in nature, but hey, you know, time is still flowing. Time is keeping going on. There's an old poem I'm trying to remember, and I can't, so let's get down to the card. This is the Seven of Materials, and that, friends, is the Seven of Pentacles, as this is the way the Muse Tarot interprets it. So for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, this is for you. Surrounded with flowers, very beautiful situation, all looking good on this, and you can see the lines kind of flowing through the, where are they? Over here somewhere. Yeah, my camera flips things, I can't get it, but you can see the lines there, they're flowing right through this image, and that shows that you're on the road. Things are good. There is actually a path, there is a flow to go with, no two ways about it. Looking really positive there. But this is a time for reflection, really, isn't it? The Seven of Pentacles, and certainly this version of it, the Seven of Materials, it's time to pause, think about things, basically. I guess you could say get your ducks in a row, and that's a great thing to do at new moon, because like I keep on saying, everything comes to a bit of a standstill at new moon. But the flow is real. We are all still part of the flow, and water signs, this is your pretty solid evidence, really, that things are still, you know, things are still going places. They might not be moving at the moment, but hey, you know, if you go on a road trip, you got to stop for gasoline. If you do anything at all, now and again you're going to have to stop and think about it. That is just the way life goes, isn't it? So there's our card for you guys from the Muse Tarot. Let's bring out the chakra cards again and have a shuffle, and I say please, please give me a card for the water signs, Cancer, Scorpio and Pisces, at this new moon that we're into, which is in the sign of Virgo. This reading is happening, of course, in September of 2022. No, it's not, it's August of 2022. I'm getting ahead of myself. But if you're watching this in the future, even if it isn't a new moon, if you're just randomly watching this video, welcome, God bless you. This is for you, especially if you are a water sign. And we are in the base chakra here, the root chakra. The good news about this card is it says abundance on it. And that goes very, very well, actually, with the Seven of Materials, the Seven of Pentacles, kind of a matching card, kind of a matching energy. Now, when we draw the root chakra, we really are talking about money, safety, security, those kind of things. Not in any order, I just put money first, because, hey, don't we all put money first? Maybe we should think about that. Maybe we should put security, feeling secure, right at the beginning of that, but I'll leave that to you guys to decide. But yeah, money, safety, security, those are the things that tend to tweak on the base chakra that tends to get us a little bit worried. The base chakra, the root chakra, it's right at the base of your spine. So abundance is coming. That's the bottom line. Things are going to improve, and that, my friends, is how you can clear any concerns you got about money, safety and security. Just focus on this. Abundance is coming, and I'm moved to say abundance is actually all around us in so many ways. It's there for the taking if we just reach out and take what's rightfully ours. We may not be shown what's rightfully ours. We may not exactly know what's rightfully ours. But if we just keep mentally reaching out for it in our meditations, we will actually draw that abundance towards us. So there we go. Abundance everywhere here. 7 of Pentacles, 7 of materials. Stop and think. And root chakra, abundance. So there we have the water signs cards. Air signs, let's go. Card for you, here we go, we'll turn it round. It is number 1, it's the Magician. It's the second card in the deck, but it is number 1. And there's a powerful reminder just in that fact, just in the way they've arranged the tarot since it was created, really, for air signs Gemini, Libra and Aquarius. What we've got here is a reminder of the magic, you know, the magic that we all have within us, because that links to the magic that's all around us, and there's lots of it out there, cosmically speaking. So focus on that magic and know, my friends, that you've got the tools to get the job done. Even though it's the second card in the deck, it is number 1. It comes after the Fool, the very beginning of the journey. So you're a little way down the road here, and even though we're at new moon and the energy seems to have slowed right down and maybe even feels like it stops, just like I keep saying all the way through this reading, there is actually a path. We are actually on the path. Sometimes it's good to stop and look around. And in this case, it's good to stop and take stock of what you've already got. Count your blessings. You might not have all the blessings you want. You might be looking out for a particular blessing that's of real importance to you. Could be a big thing, could be a very small thing. Doesn't matter. The small things count spiritually. They really do. We have the desires we have for a reason. We have the life that we have for a reason. And we have the lack of anything we lack for a reason. It's to motivate us to push forward and actually make things happen and actually get things done. And very soon you will be able to, my friends. So the Magician there, you know, you are the master of your own destiny. That's what the Magician is really all about. So don't forget that. Just because things are slowed down doesn't mean they have stopped. It doesn't mean they're ever going to stop. So then, let me have a shuffle and let us please have a chakra card for the air signs of Gemini, Libra and Aquarius in this reading of New Moon, August 22 in the sign of Libra. Turning over the top one, we're into the base chakra. No, we're not, sorry, we're into the Earth Star chakra again. That's the black is the colour of the Earth Star chakra. And you know what? A really wonderful black stone for anyone to have is tourmaline. I know it's not completely black. Nearly broke my computer there, but you know, maybe that'd be no bad thing actually. Maybe that'd get my eyes on the spiritual prize a bit more if I spent less time on my computer. But tourmaline is great, you know, it kind of slows things down, it brings a gentle energy into play, and it still lets the main event go on. It's a stone that I use for things like, you know, if I'm really, really tired and I need a good sleep and I need to wake up feeling refreshed, this will let me have the crazy kind of cosmic dream, but not remember it and not get too exhausted. And while I'm on the subject, that happened last night actually. I couldn't believe it this morning. My bed clothes felt kind of weird, my quilt felt kind of weird, and I didn't really know what to do. And that made me get up quite early, but I felt nice and refreshed. And when I went to make the bed, I've never ever done this. I've never heard of this happening before. Okay, the quilt cover was like the right way along the bed, but I'd turned the quilt round inside the quilt cover, so the quilt itself was like that. So I had a ton of cloth flapping about top and bottom. But hey, that's just an example of how crazy the dream life can be. We are active, in that case physically active, but we're always cosmically and spiritually active in our dream life. Nurturing, Earth Star Chakra. No, yes it is the... I get so confused these days, dear me. Okay, nurturing, it is the Earth Star Chakra, and even though we're down below the physical body, like I said, this is all part of the light body. It really is. The only reason it's black is because that's a very grounding colour, and it does link us into Mother Earth, into the goddess energy. So, air signs, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, let Mother Earth nourish you. Let Mother Earth nurture you at this time as things come to a stop, because things will come to a start again pretty soon. There we go, air signs. So that brings us out with the earth signs. Now let's get earthy. I've left this till the end to kind of ground the whole thing. Earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. This is your tarot card from the Muse. It is the Nine of Voices. In other words, friends, it's the Nine of Swords. But of course, every deck has its own inspiration. Every deck has its own meaning. So it's particularly the Nine of Voices, as well as being the Nine of Swords in this deck. And look at this lady. She's just kind of very much in the dark, very much trying to sleep. She doesn't look too comfortable. And indeed, with the Nine of Swords, there is that slightly uncomfortable edge to it. This is where it's kind of hard to get to sleep. This is where nightmares kick in. I'm actually going to show the tourmaline again, because this is the stone to work with. This is a very raw piece. You can get it very polished and black. It's still the original stone. Doesn't really matter which. I kind of like nature. I like the rough edges, and that's why I'll go with it. But yeah, Nine of Swords for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. So it's going to be hard to get to sleep at the moment for you guys. And I guess that doesn't go for absolutely everyone, but it's at least going to be a little bit uncomfortable, because new moon is like that, actually. There's not just the fact that everything comes to a stop, there's all the potential. You just know that life is hoarding up all this stuff to release when Grandmother Moon comes back to life. But don't worry about it. Being earth signs, you're very grounded people. Take some time to ground yourself and ask the angels to help you get to sleep. Ask the angels to kind of, put one angel at each corner of your bed and maybe another angel at each corner of your building. They don't mind. They've got plenty of time. They've got all the energy that could possibly be needed for that. All they need is for you to ask. They're waiting to help you. They really seriously are. And this lady, she's kind of holding and grasping a piece of cloth that's where is it? There. That sort of piece of cloth that's going upwards from her there. And that looks kind of fiery, It is cloth, it's not fire. But that's just the thing. Things become symbolic, or symbolic things become important, I should say, at this time of new moon. That's very much how it works. So, Nine of Swords. Let's find you guys a chakra card and see where we go with this one. A chakra card, please, for the earth signs, Taurus, Virgo and Capricorn. Okay, let's put them down. What we got on top? Oh, nice one, nice one. We have the Peace card here, and we're right up in the crown chakra. This is really good news in so many ways. Peace is always good news, of course, but what I want to say is that this might not be the most peaceful time, even though the cosmic energies, being as quiet as they are, is bringing a sense of peace. Like I said a couple of cards ago, I did actually have a crazy night last night. I slept like a log because of my tourmaline, but I adjusted the bed in ways I never thought it'd be possible to do while you were asleep. But I did. And so think of the impossible. The impossible really can happen, really can become a genuine reality. And this looks very fiery, this great sort of fountain of crystals and stars coming up from this lotus flower. And the lotus flower is one to focus on at this point, because if things have been a bit nightmarish, if you need a break from your dreams, one thing to do is shut down the crown chakra. Okay? The lotus flower in the card is symbolic of the crown chakra in so many ways, because we visualize the crown chakra opening one petal at a time, and that leaves us spiritually open. And if we need a good rest, we just close it one petal at a time. Yeah, because this is superhuman knowledge, very powerful energy out there in the universe. So one petal at a time gets the job done. Helps you to just shut yourself down, not forever, but just until you're ready to get cracking, ready to get working again. So for you guys to go over it again, we've got the Nine of Voices, the Nine of Pentacles, and we've got the Crown Chakra and the Sign of Peace. So we've gone right down from the earthiness of the earth signs. We're coming up those earth sign people, and we're looking at the Crown Chakra and realizing that no matter how grounded we are, we will always have that cosmic connection. We will always have that link to the spiritual energies. And we're going to pull an angel card for absolutely everyone who is watching, everyone who is listening to this today. We're going to use this deck, Ask an Angel, by Tony Carmine Salerno, working out of Blue Angel Galleries in Australia. This is a male Tony, by the way, but it is spelt with an I, kind of like a female Tony would. And I've always liked that kind of two-sidedness to this guy. I also love his artwork. He does wonderful things. So let's turn over a card. This is for you if you are watching, whatever your sign is, at new moon in Libra, August 2022. It is Archangel Uriel, and it is alchemy. And look at the fire, look at the flame of alchemy burning and blazing away there. And this guy is totally at one with it. He's almost coming out of the fire. And this is what happens even on an angelic level. You know, the trials we go through, the tribulations, the troubles, all become a fire of creativity. It's kind of roasting us, you know, at soul level, and it brings us out somewhere ahead with some new knowledge, and it gives us the fire, it gives us the energy to keep going. So I'm going to say thanks for watching, guys. Please hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. More videos coming all the time. I love doing these things for you guys. And on that note, link up with me. Why ever not? Leave me a comment. Let's share the journey. If you'd like a private reading, drop me an email, 35and83@gmail.com. That is 35and83@gmail.com. I will put that link down there in the description. Do get in touch. We'll arrange a reading for you. You might have to cross my palm with silver a little bit, but hell, it's what I do for a living. So yeah, drop a like on this one if you've enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment. We'll share the journey, and I'll see you again very soon on the next leg of this journey, in the next video, in the next transmission from Merlin's Mountain. For right now, have a fantastic time ahead. Big love to you, big light to you, big blessings to you. Peace. And this is Merlin's Mountain, over and out.